Welcome to the M.A.C address, the place to go to get the news and information that you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face, because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the M.A.C address starts right now.
Yeah, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of the M.A.C address. This episode right here will mark season 3, our finale for this one. I just said that all wrong, but it's all right.
There you go.
The season finale for season 3, and we're gonna go around and introduce ourselves.
My name is Malika, the M in M.A.C.
And I am April, the A in M.A.C.
And I am Chris, the C in M.A.C, and we also have our special guest joining us again. Miss Ruby is in the house.
Yes, I'm in the house.
Wow, you know what? There's nothing hip hop about the way you said that. You just literally just say, "I'm in the house, sitting down, watching TV."
Yes,
ain't nothing else
chilling.
going on. Oh, did you say chilling or chilly?
Chilling.
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 I heard chilling. But again, we are the M.A.C address here to bring you news and information and just it's all kind of stuff we know. It could be beneficial to you. Then at the same time, it may not necessarily be that way, but
not even make sense.
Might not even make a lick of sense. But that's why we bring it to you. Hopefully, you get a good laugh off of it. All right. Well, first off, ladies, how y'all doing?
Yay!
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I know your yays. You always hear tired, but I know your yays.
What's my yay?
She's sick of you.
Sick of who?
You.
Me.
I don't know what you did, but you made her upset.
All the chaos I come into today. That's all.
Look, she fussing at me because she thinks I didn't close the bedroom door.
Or turn off the lights.
And I did. Miss Ruby, you was the last one. Yeah, really should.
No, I came in. I was the first one to come back home. The door open, light on.
But you was the first one. You was the last person that left this morning. You left before me because I came out and remember Nugget that ran the Nugget.
Yeah, but that means you didn't shut the door because
I need to blame somebody. Leave me alone.
But how are you telling the story? You're blaming yourself.
I am not blaming myself. I'm blaming Miss Ruby because I thought
she left before you. So that means
I would have saw that light on before I left. I'd go out the door. I would look
you
down the
sure?
hallway. Yeah, I'm positive.
Well, wait, I honestly believe I did all the things you was fussing at me about. I believe I closed the bedroom door and I turned off the light. I believe I did it.
And then the wet clothes on top of
the wet clothes is a whole other story.
I was like,
it's
why
a
they
whole
on the
other
dryer?
subject. But that's all right. Anyway, you can fuss at me a little bit later on. So, April, you want to start us off today?
I mean, since y'all start off arguing, let's talk about it. What is something in a relationship that kind of triggers you or make you upset when they do it?
Like communication.
You want specifics?
I mean, just whatever comes to mind.
You know what? When you finally come to be with whom you're with, and they don't have nothing for you to eat.
Yeah, because he was fussing last night at 10 o'clock at night, mind you. I'm out. I should have had something to eat.
I should have.
So y'all didn't eat last night?
He didn't. I ate earlier that day.
I told her I was on my way up here, and she didn't have nothing for me to eat.
Why you didn't stop? What time did you get here?
I got here maybe close to 11 o'clock.
Why you didn't stop before?
I didn't want food from there. I wanted from here.
Well, I told him I could have warmed him up some pizza that was in there.
See, why it wasn't warmed up when I got here?
Because I thought you already ate. You know, it's late.
See, that's the problem with you ladies. Y'all need to use your women instincts and know that when your man is on his way up to see you, have something yummy for him to eat.
But a lot of times you already smacking on something.
That's not the point.
And then we don't know when you coming in the door, it'll be cold.
Either way, yeah, even if it's already warm, an hour later, it's cold.
Which I never could understand. Why you get me Wendy's knowing I ain't gonna be here for another hour, and then get me French fries? You know, Olivia played those same chords on the last podcast.
Those are the chords.
Those are the chords. She was watching that dude on the YouTube. Learn these 4 chords.
Yes, they go to all the songs.
Yours is communication.
Yes.
His is you want something to eat.
Prepare food for me when you know I'm on the way. That's me.
A home cooked meal.
I ain't say a home cooked meal.
At 10 o'clock at night.
I don't expect a home cooked meal. I expect a warm something for me.
Yeah, and I'm going to do that one day. Guess what? I'm be like, I already ate. I'm going to get those words.
Maybe.
So then I've lost out. Food already messed
Is
up.
there a win? It seems like when a guy asks for something, it's never a win.
You're right. We
Because-
don't win.
No, the woman never wins. It's like if she do it, then you already. If she don't do it, you upset. It's no
That
win.
is not true.
That's what just
That's
what's gonna happen.
just happening right as we speak.
This one moment is an exception to all that you're talking about.
Okay.
It's an exception. That's just formality.
Do you have trigger words that will kind of make you mad?
Yes.
What are trigger words?
Duh.
Yeah, he doesn't like
I cannot stand duh.
that. Yeah.
I hate it because it's
I
like
did that one day
if
recently. He was
I actually told my boss that. He was just joking, but I came out and I was like, how did that go? It was something about, this computer, we need to go ahead and I need to go ahead and image it. He said, no duh. I said, don't say that. I said it to him just like that. He like, whoa. I said, yeah, man, don't say that, because it's just a simple statement. It's just a simple statement. Ain't nobody stupid here.
yeah.
Just don't. I don't like. He said, oh, I'm sorry.
And the word what can trigger him. He's better on it, but it can be triggering.
No, I am.
Olivia.
Okay, yeah. What is bad?
What?
Yes, like if somebody call your name, if you call me and I say what,
What?
you like that? I mean,
It's kind of your tone.
but that's the thing. It's so easy to throw a negative tone in what, even if it's not intentional. It's easy to throw it in there, and I hate it when my chick do it. Like if you say Olivia and she said
You
what,
better say, ma'am.
that's what I'm
You better
saying.
learn the manners. I don't care. They say I'm too young for you to be saying. It's a sign of respect. I don't know why people.
Because it's a southern thing. Northern people, they look at it as they turn them old.
like
I was
it's just a respect thing.
Yeah, but see, the thing for me is that I don't like Nala to say that to me. If I call her, I don't like for her to say what to me at all, for the very reason it's a respect thing. I don't like when you say it because it means you're mad about something or something is on your mind.
What did you
or
do?
Huh?
What did you do? It's always
ain't got-
something you
Look,
done. What
look,
have you done to Malika? Just make her happy.
Look, she got all my gift cards. I can't do no more wrong. Ain't no wrong I can do.
It's not always about money.
It's about gift cards too,
It's
That's-
about time.
which you get plenty of.
That's not what she's saying. You're not listening.
I'm really okay. Well, what do you mean by that?
Time. It's not about, okay, we right here. You think this is spending time? This ain't us. It's everybody.
Yeah, but I'm here though.
That's not the point.
I get what she's saying. so even though all of us are here, when they leave and it's just me and you, does time count then?
Yeah, that's when it counts.
So y'all need to go. It's Ruby, go in your room. What did you say yours was? What's your?
What's your trigger?
My trigger, I guess right now, is somebody like, if I don't pick up their phone call, well, who are you talking to? Why you can't pick up my phone call?
Yeah, that would be a trigger. I can
Like
see
I'm doing something
I can see why that's
behind
a-
their back.
Well,
That's a trigger to me.
you know what? That's just like a.
Or just accusing me of cheating. That's the biggest trigger.
You know what? That would get really irritating. I mean, it won't take long because that's like, I'm not talking to anybody. Can't I pee in peace or something of that nature?
You have Olivia.
Yeah.
You running around.
Yeah, I mean like.
Changing the diaper.
And she runs too.
Yeah, she does. Because she tried to. Story time in between this. She took out the cushion. You know, I got the little pillows on my couch. She knows how to unzip it. And she took out some of the stuff. Came back there with her sippy cup, just like she's dumping milk on it. I get up and see her. She gets up and take off running. Like I'm not. She has nowhere to run. She's going to the living room. Stop doing that.
She making her get away
Yeah,
to
she
the
took off
living room.
running. I'm like, you know, I can catch you right. Like I can just walk and catching you. Yeah,
Say, my strides are bigger than yours. She probably got that whole cushion thing from Nugget though.
No, you ain't unzip the cushions.
Well,
The stuffing on
I'm
the
talking
floor?
about getting stuffing out of the.
Well, he destroys it.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Miss Rue? What's your trigger words?
I
Uh-oh.
have no idea. It's been so long.
She's like, oh no.
Your paycheck cut.
Or somebody saying, "What you finna do?" None of your business, because you've been.
No, it depends on who asks you and when.
Yeah,
So
because
they
she's
might
be-
asking me.
What if Bud was asking you a bunch of questions?
Depending on what he was saying. Yeah.
But I don't know. You kind of calm too, like my mom. I don't know. Do you cuss?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she has to be extremely.
Oh,
Hey, look!
it scares them when I get in those kind of mood because it takes a lot for me to get there. It really does. It takes a lot. When I'm there, I'm blowing the roof off the house.
Do it take? Do it take? Are you easy to get mad at?
Now I am. Like before, I'm very calm. I was very calm. It takes a lot. Like you had to been done something to me where I feel like disrespected. And I probably won't get like I won't cuss you out. I just start asking questions now. I try to stay calm and just ask a lot of questions. I
That's the therapy working.
Yeah, I ask a lot of questions now. Like why? Like what did I do? Why did you do that? Why can't you just talk to me? I don't understand. And then I have to repeat what you told me just because I will flip it in my mind to something totally different. So we got to make sure I understood exactly what you're saying. Yeah, that part. So yeah.
So it's like somebody say, "How high are you?" And you say, "No, it's hi. How are you doing?"
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where I got that from.
I mean,
What
I
about?
guess
Yeah,
that's what you.
yeah. I was like,
Oh, you talking Miss Ruby? You gun?
Or you saying like, okay, I don't want to be with you right now because it's so and so. So you don't like me? That's why you don't want to be with me? Because
but I
you
think
gotta
that's a
make-
lot of women will turn it in
Yeah.
internally.
Oh, y'all just turned into death.
Yeah,
Yes.
we think of all the negative stuff and just ask you like, okay, so what did I do for you?
We had this conversation last week.
I don't want to talk about it though.
Yeah, because we were talking about somebody that I know, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and he's like, well, why? He's already told her how he feels. But I'm like, she's trying to work it out to make sure she's done everything possible to make this relationship work,
Yeah.
so she won't feel like, oh, I could have done that.
Yes, if they go find somebody else, like, what is she doing that's better than me? Because I was doing all this. Is she doing something better than me? It's something that, it's a trigger. It's something in their mind.
But let me ask you something. How much does a person have to do that pretty much says that I don't like you for you to feel like you have to do all of these things just to prove that you have done everything you could only for the outcome to still be the same? They don't like you.
But if that person said they don't like you, don't come around.
But you're married.
Oh, see, I'm saying in my situation, I'm not married.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
he-
it's different. Of course, when you're not, you can
Yeah.
kind of say, you know,
Yeah,
But it's weird though, because somebody can say like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but you still do all the things like y'all are in the relationship.
okay, that is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
what are you looking at me that?
She just said that if a person is pretty much telling you that I don't want to be with you, married or not, you still want to do everything you can as a person who is being told that they don't like you, that they're
They
not
don't want
like,
to be in a relationship
that
with
they
you.
still feel like they have to do everything that to just for the self gratification of saying I've done everything I
Because
could.
it's a mental thing. That's that person processing it. But you, with her statement that she just made, was totally opposite
Yeah.
of that.
'Cause I said, they say they don't want to be with you, but you still doing the things like
The
we're
person who's saying they don't want to be with you is showing you
still
different.
showing you different than what
Okay.
you're
So that's
saying.
contradictory.
Yeah.
So that
Okay,
mess with
what
your
if
mind.
what if the guy tells the woman I don't want to be with you,
Mm-hmm.
and the woman is still doing all this stuff that says that's pretty much saying that she has done everything she could for this guy.
Then leave them.
Okay, but would you say that all of that other stuff is unnecessary? Is it necessary?
All you can do is just say that you tried your best.
Okay, even though this person told you I don't want to be with you, you're still gonna run through the motions of saying that I've done everything I could in this
It's
relationship.
kind of how long it's been going on. Like how long these people been married.
Or together.
Yeah, but
because I mean I understand because I was in a 15-year relationship and we're married almost 10 years. I was just trying to make it work. I mean because that person can make me feel like I wasn't doing enough, and I felt like I was. You
okay,
just got to be tired
You got to be tired.
Sick.
Yeah.
Tired of going through that. To
Okay,
finally
but
leave.
yeah, I get that. It's just that I just don't understand why stress yourself out just for some type of self gratification over a situation that's not going to change.
Are there kids involved?
No. Because when
scared.
because let's be real about something. If a person is with you, if the person you're with say that they don't like you, and you say, okay, he said he don't like me, let me still do everything that I can to say that I've done everything. Exactly who are you satisfying?
It's yourself.
Okay, but you're taking yourself through all this stress just for self,
Yes.
not for the relationship, just for you.
You're hoping for the relationship in the end.
Yeah.
The end goal is to make sure the end goal is the relationship. But in the end, it's like, okay, if it doesn't work, I know for myself
That I did
everything possible.
So the person's words of saying that I don't like you is not enough.
Because you never know, because they can say that when they get angry, and that's just something they say.
But wait a minute. But what if your actions all the way up to the point of them saying that, physically saying that to you, was self-explanatory?
Well, that's about like a woman in an abusive situation. She'll stay there,
Yeah.
even though she's getting beaten and stuff.
Yes.
Same.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Women are weird. That's all I can say.
We're
right.
more emotional.
Yeah. You can call it weird, whatever. We just.
So
It's harder for us to leave.
So a woman's emotions are really that strong when they
When
are
they
that
really
tired,
care.
Yeah, when they really care.
even if the other person don't.
Yeah, and
Yes.
they'll stick around till they finally get to that breaking
gotta-
point.
yeah,
and
they
then
got
once
to get to
sometimes
the
once we
breaking
get to that breaking point, that's when they want to act right. It's too late now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gone. I'm gone.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, once she gets to that breaking point,
Yes.
she will finally leave and stay gone because, because like he can.
Why are you looking at me?
She can get to the breaking point and leave, and then he'd be like, "Well, I want you back," and she's going to come right back.
And sometimes she want when she get to that point that nope,
Yeah,
I ain't going
nothing.
back.
Yeah,
I ain't
when
no
she gets to
matter
that
what
point
you
where
do, I ain't going back.
she ain't coming back, he's gonna
and
really.
that's why he
feel it.
gonna keep trying to get her back.
And she's done. She's done. She knew she already done did everything she could, worked her butt off to try to make the relationship work, and it never worked. And she's gonna be done. She just got to be done on her own. You can't tell them. You
Yeah,
just like.
Okay. You know
Because if you
what?
keep telling her to leave and leave it alone, she's gonna fight even more to stay. So you
Okay.
just gotta tell
In some
them.
cases, yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta say when you're done. You just let us know when you're done.
Y'all know that don't work for men though.
No, but men gonna sit there and stay too. Because he could have left.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it might be just this is his place to stay.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's kind of in a situation where mine's happened because, like, I had somewhere to go to versus he didn't have nowhere else to go. So that's why I'll leave. Bye. I mean, and this, when I finally stayed going, I mean, I would stop. You just got to be
You gotta
strong
be
enough
ready.
to stay. Because in an abusive relationship, they say a woman goes back, I think, about 12 to 14 times before they actually stay gone.
So it almost sounds like, you know, in a situation like that when a woman does that, they're not only are they getting this level of self-satisfaction to say that they've done everything that they can, I guess you're building up strength to actually do the
leave.
leap.
And then
make
why do men
You
want
better
to
not
stay
go
in that
nowhere.
relationship if they want to keep beating this woman? Why?
Because it's a power. They're insecure.
I know,
They're
it's-
narcissists. They it's a power struggle. Like somebody, hate to say, I mean, the woman's not weak. She just loves the man, and they say they're gonna stop, and the woman believes them. And they never stop.
You know, that kind of reminds me of that the Why Did I Get Married, the first one with when Jill Scott was with that guy, you know, and he was absolutely dirty to her, but you know, when she went up to the snow with
herself,
and, you know, and you know, he was saying that, you know, I feel like I have no life without him, but you know, it took a strong man to help her with that. See, men have value.
Yeah, that's
It's just not. It's hard to find.
You hear her?
Dogs out
Like,
there.
where are they at? Because I ain't found one.
Where they at?
Where they
We
at?
are here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They
far and few between.
What? No, we're not.
Because it's hard. That talking stage and trying to get to know somebody and then to find out, like, one person I talked to got like 5 kids, and I was like, wait a minute. How old are these children?
Okay.
Then they started telling me that. I'm like, dang, that's just, okay. How old are you, sir? Like,
Okay, well, let me ask you this. For you to hit on that, is dating pointless? Is the dating phase, is it actually worth anything? Is it pointless or is it worth something?
Because,
You have to go there. We have to get to know the person.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can date somebody and still not know them.
Yeah, if they not telling the truth about themselves.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, because, most of the times when people are dating, they are doing and saying things,
The right thing.
the right things to say
Things
at
that
the
the
moment.
woman wants to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Well, I guess it's more the guys saying what the woman wants to hear.
Oh,
But, I mean, it's neither here or there.
yeah, because we have to.
Yeah, you got some women that's just out there for the money, for
Yeah.
the man.
I believe. Yeah, I believe April right. She's right because men always have to try to impress the woman.
So what about the best friend thing? Because we did talk about that too, where we were saying like, oh, well, I see you as my best friend, and you were like, well, most men don't see their woman as their best friend.
They don't.
But then I was watching the show
That's
that was
all-
all about men, and he was like, they said, how do you stay married so long? He's like, my wife is my best friend.
Yeah, your wife, your person's supposed to be your best friend. That's the person you're supposed to confide in. That's the person like supposed to be your everything. Like, I want my next guy to be like my best friend. I want to be able to tell him.
And then vice
anything.
versa.
Yes.
So, if a guy has a best friend before he met you, you automatically take over the role of being the
That's
best
not-
friend.
I mean, how many? You only can have one best friend.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
No,
you have.
there's other best friends, and there are other levels. That's your best friend that you've known forever.
yeah.
This is
Your wife or your
But I thought
partner.
you just said you can only have one
Nobody
best friend.
said one best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me to Jesus.
You
I
heard
just
that
said-
she got frustrated too with it.
Why she won't knock them gnomes down? That's what I don't like. All right, so you can have more than one best friend.
Yeah, but
Then-
you're like, your other best friend, the guy friend that you grew up with, if he tell you something, you finna go home. He like, don't tell nobody. You know exactly you finna go home and tell your girl because that's your best friend.
Okay. All right. Let's throw a scenario in now. All right. So the guy has a best friend. The woman. This guy also says that his woman is his best friend. All right. The guy said, "Hey man, let's go and hang out, play some pool or something like that." All right. And he was like, "Okay." But the woman say, "No, I want you to stay here and binge watch movies with me." Which one should he go with?
That's when they have to talk about it.
Really?
Yes, because it's like, okay, well, I want to hang out with my friends, but maybe there's a negotiation. Like, okay, we can do this tomorrow, or we can make a whole weekend of it, or do something next weekend.
Yeah.
No, you're talking
And
about
of course, it
who?
depends on how often you hanging around with your best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute here. Make time for me.
Well, now most of the time, now if a guy is with a woman, he ain't hanging out with his best friend that often. At least that's how it's been. What's going on?
Sorry.
Olivia, why you keep being disruptive to the podcast?
You're not a dog, okay?
Yeah, Olivia, please don't act like Nugget.
He was shaking, she's shaking.
Hey, girl, leave that alone.
She gonna shake a real tail in that diaper.
Your wet butt.
So you said that it was a negotiation on whose end?
Oh, if the guy's trying to go out and she wants to hang out with him, you're asking which one he should choose. If he really wants to hang out with a friend, he's talking to his girl saying, "Hey, we can do this some other time."
Okay, so he's telling his girl.
Yes, he's telling his girl, not the guy, because he doesn't see him often.
Now let's be real about something. What if she gets mad?
Yeah, we're gonna get mad regardless.
See,
I mean,
see,
sometimes, but it depends. If she's getting mad, and that's most likely because you guys don't spend enough time together.
I don't know, because sometimes that could also be you remember y'all are emotional. You can take that whole you pick your best, you pick him over me.
But if this couple is,
Really, they communicate and they
Yeah.
can talk to each other. Then
it wouldn't be like
it wouldn't
that.
be like that. They
Something
gonna
like
talk
that won't
about
bother me. If I trust me, and
Yeah.
and stuff, go on.
Yeah, because y'all
Sometimes
around
I
each
might
other
wanna
on the
be by myself,
regular.
bye.
Y'all see each other every day, and you're like, okay, I'll see you
like-
when you come
yeah,
back
'cause just
home
say
because
he
you
came-
coming back.
Coming back. Because if he just like she already had planned out they're gonna watch movies, and then he was like, "No, babe, so and so called and they want to go shoot pool tonight," and she was like, "Okay." I mean,
It's a little disappointing.
it's
'cause that was-
disappointing because that's what she had planned that they were.
Ain't no
gonna do.
such thing as a little disappointed with y'all.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but he knows his girl. So if he knows his girl, he knows like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna go to the store, get her some flowers, because this is her love language to let her know that it's me and her. We gonna watch movies tonight after I hang out with my boys. This
So if he hangs out with his boy, he has to do something almost as like an
I
apology
said her
to her.
love language. Show her love language. She like gifts. Do gifts. If she know she likes to cuddle. Do that. Just give her her
But
love
just have the
language.
conversation. It's not
That's
even
it.
that. If there's trust and you understand,
Care and everything.
and y'all are around each other enough to where she doesn't feel like, oh well,
He's neglecting me. Or
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
he's always hanging out with somebody else other than me, or always at work, or and the one free time he got, he hanging out with his friend.
Okay, do you think that that's how the modern woman thinks now?
What?
Just like what you just said. Like you think that because a guy can be around his woman all the time, and then y'all will get used to that. So if a plan changed and he goes out with his boy, that's not gonna cause any problems.
That's gonna depend on the woman.
It
The
depends on the personality. It depends on how this is thrown up. Like, oh, there was no head notice. Like, you couldn't tell me earlier in the day. You talking about right now? What? Some people can't just switch around like
You
that.
sure is throwing a whole lot of emotion into this. What you trying to say?
You need to stop doing what you're doing.
I don't do nothing. That's the thing.
Sick
I
of
don't
this.
do that. I don't speak out of turn.
Today has been a rough day, and you've been getting in it. It's all your fault. Get up, Olivia.
I guess you saying that to me. I'm a representation of man, huh?
Yes, it's
You
all
are
your
right
fault.
now,
Awful.
unfortunately.
Oh my
From the male
God.
point of view, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my point of view matters.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It
So
ain't
you-
working, but it's
Okay, let's just use y'all two for example. If you want to go out with your boys and she already planned something to do, what are you choosing?
It depends.
Oh, wow.
Why you say it like that? You said it nervously. I don't know. Like, you ain't gonna get me beat up tonight. I'm going with her. We're gonna do whatever she want to go to. Bath and Body Works, we going.
I was actually gonna give an answer, but my mind said, "Wait a minute now. You better want to think about that before you say so." Because look, it's even though you probably didn't do it, I felt eyes straight on me.
Like, yo,
They
what's
know
your
it is.
answer?
Look, it's like when you asked me that and I said it, it's almost like I just look off and just see this, but see this fish
That's what
over
you
there.
saying. Say the right one. You better say it.
But I will say this. It depends. It depends on when it's asked. If I put it to you like this, if my boy hit me up and say, "Hey, let's hang out," one of the if I'm here, one of the things I'm gonna ask is if we got anything planned. And sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I think is that am I going the right way?
I mean, it's your
Yes, your
answer now.
answer.
It's my answer, but it's scary to answer that because you sitting right across from me.
Oh, it's your answer.
It's like that. See, I'm gonna have to answer this,
Because
and I'm
first
gonna
of
have
all,
to
I
buy.
feel like she's going to come to you, and say, hey, do we got plans if her girls want to go out with her?
But see, that's the difference between me and her. I don't care if she goes. Because first off, she goes out with her little Caucasian friend. They don't go nowhere. they don't. But if she decided to want to go out, of course, I'm not gonna have no problem with it as long as she comes home safe. And
But if we had plans and I just said, okay, I'm not doing this, would that bother you? I'm gonna hang out with my girls, even though we
I
already
can't
had-
even answer that because I can't really
Well,
see
it
you
depends what
doing that.
plans you have now. This he had plans and you bought tickets or something. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
see, now that's different. Because more than likely, if we bought tickets or something, that's a plan that's
Yeah.
been made
Yeah.
in advance.
So that's a different thing. And
Yeah,
your friends
like,
come
you
up and
sit
say,
up
let's
here.
go do this. No.
Yeah, I'm like, I have to, like, let me put your friend on the phone and me tell her, no, she ain't going.
I mean, I done had my man, use me as an excuse. He's like, I really don't want to go, but I'm going to blame it on you. Oh, okay. My girl told me I can't go out. You know, we gonna do something. We don't do nothing but sit in the house and watch TV.
I'm gonna be
And then
honest with
your
you.
friend don't like you.
They don't like me, you know, because he blamed me for
If you make a habit of it.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I would be terrified to do that.
What?
To use my friend to get away from you.
No, my man
Yeah,
used me to
Oh, to get away from them.
get away from them.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, my
that.
girl, you know, we got something. She got something planned already.
Oh, well, she'll praise that if I did that. But like for me, the only
times that he's done something like that is when there's like a fight going on. He's like, "Oh, my boys hit me up. We're gonna go watch this fight at someplace," and I'm like, "Stop."
But do you know what that is, though, right? It literally has to be something you absolutely do not want to do for you to kind of give me that, okay, you can go.
Yeah,
But if it's something you are remotely interested in doing, you don't want to go.
yeah, I want to go.
See? That's why she said that. I want to go.
Yeah, I want to go.
See? Try to hang out with my best friend. Got to take my other best friend.
That's it. Hang out with the friends.
And tell him to bring his friend.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let him tell her his friends are not good.
Yeah,
You need to
that's
get some new friends.
See, but the thing about it is though is that my boys have been the way they've been since
But
I've
that's
been
not an
known.
excuse. That's an excuse to me. That's another trigger right now to me is excuses. That is an excuse to keep them negative, bad people around you. Because if you're trying to do something different, then you need to do something different. If you know you're not like that, then don't hang around them type of people.
But why I have to cut off my friends if they
Because they're bad influences.
Only if you let them influence
Yes, but
you.
you don't need to be around that type of people.
Because then you get caught up. That's all that is.
Sometimes.
But they say you are who you hang around, so I'm not gonna
Birds of a
I thought it was
flock
you.
together.
I thought it was you are what you eat.
It's birds of a feather flock together.
So
Well, you
telling
need to
me,
stop hanging around doves. How about that?
So you telling
'Cause they
me if I hang around a lot of
Cry and go
females,
down long driveways that don't lead nowhere.
so if I hang around females that are out there doing what they're doing, you wouldn't think I was out there doing the same thing?
If they being ratchet and
Yeah.
club hopping
Okay.
and talking about this person, that
They done
person,
slept with this person, they doing all that.
and we were just hanging out, you know,
I'm gonna be.
or we
See.
going on a trip.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, that wouldn't bother me, but I have my reasons why. But I'm not gonna say them on this podcast.
Confused. What does
That's
that
all.
mean?
You see us? You see she's smiling. Okay, you know what? Speaking of friends, we gotta talk about something important here.
Okay.
I mean, this is something I think the world is gonna want to get a better understanding of.
What's that?
Ratchet,
Ratchet. Okay.
being ratchet. You ever heard of that, Ms. Rubin?
Yeah, I heard right.
Let's kind of discuss this thing a little bit. Being ratchet. I want to know from you ladies, what is being ratchet to you?
Loud for no reason out in public.
Obnoxious.
I'm trying to think. There's so many things. Like depending on how you dress, you know, you just speak. In a sense, you almost speak your mind and you're not even
No filter.
no filter.
Okay. Well, what about you, Ava? What is
Same.
ratchet to you?
Same. I'm thinking of people. Like these rappers sometimes, like that, what's her name? Sexy Red. That's ratchet to me. Like some of her songs, like they catchy, but that's kind of ratchet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ms.
No
Rubin.
filter. They
No,
just
that's the biggest thing. No filter.
Okay,
Don't
no
care.
filter. Just say what's on your mind. All right. You probably already went over this, but like, what would you say are like distinguished characteristics of somebody who's ratchet? You guys kind of hit on some of
so
like
it's
the
like
way
the
they dress.
short clothes stuff going up.
Loud, extreme, beyond loud.
And they tell her they can't talk proper English.
Okay. All right. I get you that. All right. So, what do you? I'm coming at y'all like Shay. Skip. What do y'all think will actually cause somebody to be ratchet?
Where they environment, where they grew up.
Sometimes it's their environment. Sometimes it's the people that they
Put their stuff around.
yes.
them friends
Yeah.
that you shouldn't be around
Okay.
anymore because you are not that person.
I'm actually. I'm actually trying to go. I'm actually going somewhere with all this. All right. So let's just say you don't know this person. What is something that a person can do that can almost tell you that they ratchet?
Just how they speak.
Yeah.
Like, give me an example of how they would talk.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all one for me. One of the biggest ways I know if a person is ratchet is they laugh and they stick out their tongue. When they do stuff like that, they sound like James Brown feet. You know, they be like, and they stick their tongue out.
Somebody's crazy uncle.
Why I got to be? Now, what crazy uncle you know of that
Older man.
Older man.
Somebody's uncle.
But I'm just saying though, every time you take a picture,
Yeah.
you doing the fish lips, you sticking out your tongue or something stupid like that. So what would be a sign to y'all, like if you can look or hear what that person say? What is something that they can say or something they have on you say? Okay, you ratchet as hell.
When they're wearing boot shorts and
half
inappropriate.
naked.
Yeah, they at the
And it's-
doctor's office.
They have naked and it's 30 degrees outside.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
What about bonnets out in public all the time?
All the time. All the time. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
it's just do your hair, throw it up real quick. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna get to where I brought this up. Why are ratchet people 90% women? Let me say
Maybe
this.
it's a man thing. Like
What?
no, like how men and women double standard. Because I'm pretty sure there's men that are ratchet.
Yeah, they're talking about, hey, shouty. What?
That ain't ratchet.
How is that not ratchet?
That's a greeting.
Hey,
I don't like
shouty?
it. That is
Not your
different.
shouty.
No, you don't know me. We ain't like
So
that.
say what's up, shawty. That's being ratchet.
Yes, that can be considered
Okay.
ratchet. That is not.
Okay. Okay.
It's coming at me like you want something from me, and I ain't
Okay,
having it.
that's one thing about a guy that we can throw into the category of being ratchet.
But I'm just saying, men can be ratchet. It's just a double standard, and society has just hooked it on to women. Just like being a hoe. It's a woman thing, even though men do it all the time.
All the time, and y'all get it turned back on you. Now it's like, oh,
No, it's just a man thing.
It's
We're
just a
just
man
rolling
thing.
through some things, you know.
y'all get emotionally attached. We don't
we
know.
are
do
getting
it.
off subject here. We are getting off subject. We're not talking about the garden tool.
But
We
it's
are
the same.
we are talking about the other garden tool.
I'm just
I
saying
mean, the
that it's
toolbox
something
tool.
that society has just put on women when most likely it's both sides.
But I'm honestly, I believe in myself, but it's the woman that put that on y'all. Men don't say.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay, you believe a man
You
came
just
up with
said
the.
what ratchet was and what you see ratchet from a distance.
Okay,
You are a
remember.
man.
Hold on. Remember the questions I was just asking y'all.
Yes.
Everything y'all said was involving women until I actually got to the question about why are ratchet people mostly women, and y'all start converting over to about men.
Yes, I did.
Those are double standards.
But the first 4 questions was
Because
all
that's
about
how
women.
society sees it.
Yeah.
That's how you see it too.
That's how society sees it. That's just like when women are. You're talking about, well, why are women so self-conscious about how they look? It's society.
Okay, so you look at a ratchet person 9 times out of 10 as a woman. You just do not want to say that. Yes.
I'm like, 9 times out of 10, yes. Just like how I view myself. It's like, oh, okay, well, I don't like how I look, and you like, well, why? What's wrong with it? Because it's society. That's just the point of view.
This is going a little too deep.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about all that. Yo,
That's all it is. It's just how society views
So
women that are sometimes overly opinionated or loud or just has no filter because they just say whatever and don't care about the consequences on the other end.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just saying.
So where you going with this?
That's why I was going with this. I was leading up to why are most and
I would say it's probably emotional. If I have to come down to something, it's just emotion.
and I specifically did that just for you two. Well, Miss Ruben.
In most cases, women, we tear up each other.
Yeah.
We do.
See, why are you coming on and just saying what you saying, which is the good stuff, while your counter co-host is over here just gonna sit up here in some kind of way blame being ratchet on men.
Of course.
That is not right.
No, it is right.
See, can't even get the whole that's right. You just gonna go with it, huh? Well,
It's always a man's fault.
stop. April, let you tell it everything. If it's bad, it's because of us.
It is. It's
Well, it
always
started
his
like
fault.
that with Adam.
Whoa!
He blamed
went
me.
all the way.
Adam had
He had the rules. He didn't know nothing. I mean, she's supposed to listen, but she was like, I gotta do my own thing.
What did you just say?
She was supposed to listen.
See, that's the problem in households these days. Women don't listen to the men, and then they go around here eating apples.
He listened to her. She ate the fruit, but she didn't know that she wasn't supposed to eat that fruit. Adam knew they wasn't supposed to eat fruit.
She left him and went off by her own and got a fruit.
He didn't say, baby, this the tree right here, don't touch.
Yeah.
Like y'all gonna listen to us.
It was only two of them, so wait.
She was like, I just woke up. I just got here. I don't know.
I see this thing serpent talking to me, talking about, you'll see all kind of stuff. All right, bet. Let me
See,
It's supposed to be good.
that was a 10%.
You let somebody else tell her this, and so she listened to that. Like, okay, my man didn't say nothing wrong with this.
Adam is average. Adam only
He
made
had
$50,000.
dominion over everything.
Adam only made $50,000 a year,
He had
and the
all
snake,
the money.
the snake was earning a 6-figure income, and she listened to him and bit an apple and messed up everything.
Personally,
No,
it's
but-
not an apple. It didn't say apple in the Bible. It don't say nothing about no apple.
Well, what kind of fruit was
It
it?
just says a fruit.
Well,
So she gave the fruit
I ain't got nothing to say on that.
and said, hey, but I thought she did know because she's like, oh, nothing happened to me.
No, she wasn't supposed to.
I thought. Wait a minute. I thought
That's when they figured out they were naked because they got
No, but that's after
After
Adam
Adam
ate. But she's like, nothing happened to me. You can eat this fruit.
So see that woman.
But he knew he wasn't supposed to because God already told him.
Yeah, but
Daddy
see
said no.
see the power of y'all bad stuff. How y'all just make us go against God and listen to y'all and eat this apple. Ain't that gonna
You have
happen?
a choice.
We really.
Yeah.
And we have a choice. You still have a
Yeah,
choice.
but we'll get in trouble if he don't follow
I
y'all.
tell you didn't supposed to eat that. But he didn't say nothing. He just ate it because she done ate it now.
She is real. He ain't gonna listen. He gonna listen to her.
But he knew the rules.
He knew better.
He knew the rule. Most
So
guys know
y'all
the
want us to
rules.
listen to you, and then when something goes wrong, you gonna
Then you
blame,
blame
us.
us.
No, most
That's what
guys,
Adam did, blame
most
Just
men.
like the woman you gave me told me to eat it.
Let me tell you something. Most
But you-
men,
I told you
most-
not to, God.
most men will break the rules for their woman. I do it all the time.
So you done broke the rules for Malika.
Absolutely.
What happened?
Every morning, every morning I'm here. I'm supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock.
But he breaks the rules for himself too, because then I would just leave him to go to work, and it's like 9, 10 o'clock.
Y'all notice she cut me off. Did you notice that?
How was she? What did she do to make you break the rule?
I have to make sure I have to bring her breakfast.
You have to bring her breakfast, or you want to bring her breakfast?
I have to.
Did she say, "Get up and go get me breakfast"?
She don't have to do that. That's the problem. I don't look.
Because you want to do it. You want to
I-
make sure she's eating. Because if you don't make sure she eat,
She won't be eating.
No, that and she's gonna
No,
get angry. So you don't want her to
No,
be angry with
see,
you.
the thing about it is that if I already said that in certain situations, if I don't feed her, she won't eat. And then I have to deal with the repercussions of
I
her
just
being
said-
hangry, of her being
I
hangry.
said that.
Yeah,
So-
that's it.
So it's not like
You just taking
I
care
don't
of your
want-
responsibilities.
I don't want to deal with the hangry.
Well, that's great. You're not supposed to. You know she needs to eat. Feed her.
But it
That-
takes me to make her do it. She won't do it.
You
I'm
need to
always
get.
running late.
So that means you need to get up earlier because you know you need to feed her.
Are you
know,
hearing yourself?
I am.
Wait a minute. Hold on. She could be running late and don't get anything. I could be running late, and I still got to stop by Starbucks and get her some eggs.
You know you're over here. You know she ain't gonna eat, and you know you have to feed her. So that means you know that you need to get up earlier to feed her.
Wow, that is crazy. I have to
When
get
I
up.
was a wife, I used to get up earlier before him, so by the time he gets up, he has food to take to work, his place and everything's already fixed.
That sounds good.
But you're feeding her, so hold on. Don't try to switch it like she needs to feed you. You said you like to feed her because she don't eat.
No,
So,
I said I have to feed her because she won't
It's
eat,
not a
and I don't want to deal with the hangry. You don't know. You ain't never experienced it.
I haven't, but I heard stories. I don't want to experience it either. So I'm glad you do it. Thank you. But she's your woman. So you should want to do that. It shouldn't be like a have.
So she should also want to feed.
She does feed you, and you don't want it. We done talked about this plenty of times on this podcast.
What you shaking your head
Because
for?
you like,
That is not true.
She makes that crap, and
Chicken, rice, and peas.
And when was the last time you made crab?
It's been a minute.
My ribs showing right now. Ribs, my ribs just showing.
because you're sedity with the food.
I am
right?
not sedated with. Let me tell you something. If it weren't for
Because you
simple
want
strip,
lobster and all that stuff all the time.
what's wrong with wanting lobster?
Nothing's wrong with wanting it, but it's not always here, and I don't know how to cook that stuff.
So she cooks what she knows how to cook. Because you don't want her to mess up meat, mess up food.
Look,
You know how much groceries are nowadays?
I know exactly how much groceries are. Let me tell you something. That woman over there eats more seafood dinners than probably anybody on the planet.
Whose fault is that?
It's not my fault. It's my way of keeping peace.
So you mad because you spoiled Malika.
And then he gets happy when he's like, "You're spoiled." But you say, "No, I'm not."
I don't have, y'all don't get it. I don't have no choice but to if we dwindle down from something that she loves, it's gonna be a problem.
It is. You shouldn't do that.
But sometimes you got to dwindle down. Like, we can't even go to the beach unless we have a balcony on the beach.
But whose fault is that to show her that the balcony
I just did it. I did it.
You did it the one time. Oh man, balcony is way better.
Yes, he introduced
your
me to that.
fault.
All
I
because
was just happy to go in the beginning, and now it's like, I gotta be by the water.
well, I'm gonna learn how to make some recipes with just Cheerios and keep getting them to you. See how you like them.
Just some Cheerios.
Wow.
It sounded good in my mind.
I was like, where is the meat or substance of that Cheerios?
You mean where's the seafood?
The substance.
So you mad because you have high standards.
I don't have high. Wait, say that again.
Like high standards, the things that you were doing for her. You
don't-
made her this way.
I didn't do anything. I don't create monsters like that.
You created a monster.
I did not create a monster.
yes.
I did not do
I
that.
didn't do vacations at all. He's like, you gotta take a break sometime. I just worked all year round.
Then you gave her all your money, and then you gave her all the gift cards. Whose fault is that?
All right, you know what? That is my fault. I kind of wish I didn't, because now I can't get them back.
You don't need them. She got it.
That's, yeah, I know. I know she got them.
She'll pay it. What you need to pay? She got it.
Some food off the Simple Strip, but I ain't getting it. That's who gonna get it right there.
I'm sorry. I don't know what your question was.
Look, we were talking about Ratchet in some kind of way. We just got old BB up talking about what I
Feed
turned her
Malika.
into. Praise Malika. All right, so y'all check this out. So since y'all was just beating up the game, we was playing.
A game that had repeat questions.
Leave me alone. Leave me
I think I heard
alone.
that one before. I know that.
Well, since we've done
What
that.
about the random facts since you're trying to go into your game?
Oh, you got random facts?
Yes, I do.
All right, here we go. Miss Malika got them random facts. Random facts. Where
Random
y'all
facts.
at?
Facts.
Random facts.
Random facts.
Random facts.
Random
Facts.
facts. There you go.
Okay. What you got?
So I got to get back to it because I've been waiting to get to them.
Why didn't you say something?
My bad.
You need a time thing.
Yeah.
Like April. So, me, I don't need to go first at all.
April, let's beat up the man.
Did you know that some cats are allergic to people? FYI, for all the people who are allergic to cats, they might be allergic to you too. It's pretty uncommon due to the fact that we bathe ourselves often than other species and don't shed as much hair or dead skin. But yes, it does happen.
You know what? I agree with that because some cats can easily get allergies, and a lot of sometimes it can be just what you take baths in. Especially if you like taking bath in a whole bunch of like scented stuff, like Bath and Body Works. People need to stay away from.
Wow.
If I tell you
that out there,
He sure did.
Yeah, that's right. Stay away from Bath and Body Works. You don't know if your man is like a cat.
Wow. Apple pie isn't actually an American at all. So, did you know that, sir?
I already told you that.
So where did it come
Repeat.
from?
Huh?
Where did it come from?
Canada.
No.
No, England.
No. It says
Japan.
it's native to Asia.
That's what I said.
And the recipe was written in England. Apples are from
I
Asia.
said England.
And the recipe was written in England. So why we call it as American as apple pie, I have no idea.
I'm throwing you under the bus now. I already said that. We already said that.
Maybe you just guessed a whole bunch of stuff.
I gave you that.
I might give it to you.
Yeah, that's right. That's why. What's the apple that's pretty much common over there in Japan?
It didn't say.
No, I'm asking you. What is it?
I don't know. I know chicken. That's all I know.
We don't like you today. It's the Fuji apple. You would bring that chicken. Hey, why you didn't say chicken on the thing?
Chicken.
Yeah, why you didn't say chicken was the meal that they eat over there on New Year's? You knew it. Why you didn't say it? You said roast
I don't know.
hard.
I was trying to be different.
I
'Cause
see.
Did you know the Oscars used to be given out as an award to child performers? So it wasn't a big thing. It was for little kids at first.
Oh, wow.
See, now that's a problem right there. You giving out a statue of a naked man to kids.
The award discontinued the Academy Juvenile Award in 1960 after famous names like Shirley Temple and Judy Garland nabbed the honor. Also no longer on the ballot. But dance, direction, and best title. What is that? Also no longer on the ballot. Best dance, direction, and best title, I guess, was one of the things that was on the ballot.
I'm sorry.
Did they have any awards for the adults when they did for kids?
I don't know.
No,
The odds.
I never heard that.
Aw.
Olivia, go play.
That is so true.
What?
If you drive south from Detroit, you'll hit Canada. I remember leaving Detroit with Arthurine.
Who?
Arthur Rain.
Arthurine don't exist.
He thinks she's a ghost.
Yeah.
She don't.
He has
I ain't
not
listening
met
to none
her.
of y'all.
He just had
Arthurine does not exist. Let me tell you something. She said Arthurine called one time, and when she picked up the phone, wasn't nobody there. And I'm supposed to believe Arthurine actually is real.
You guys
You don't know Arthurine?
I've been hearing about Arthurine for almost a decade. I ain't never. Arthurine ain't real.
What is Arthur Rain at now?
She works from home.
In Ghost. In Ghostland.
And she works at Walmart in Ackworth.
I haven't seen her in years.
She works in
See, everybody knows her.
Ackworth, Atlantic Ocean.
No.
I don't know. Arthurine. Arthurine is not real.
Arthur Rain is real.
I don't care what y'all say. I ain't.
I didn't know y'all still talk.
Yeah, it's not as often as we used to. But
Well,
yeah.
you know, when she closed her eyes and
She
you
was
know,
still sending gifts to Nyla, wasn't she, for her birthday and stuff?
Yeah.
well, she sent a copy of Ghost.
Stop.
Tell Arthur Rain to come up here.
No, why? So you can scare me? y'all wrong for
I haven't
that.
seen her in forever.
No, I haven't seen
I
none
haven't
of them.
seen her.
What
Her
about
family
her?
still
Alfred?
live in you Harley?
Yeah, her mom, and she lives with her mom. And then.
She lives with her mom in New Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And you went,
Y'all say y'all ain't seen her in forever. Don't y'all just mean ever?
Forever.
been
I
a
know
while.
Arthur Rain. I never met Arthur Rain. They used to go to the church.
Look, y'all, all y'all,
She went to
y'all see
school
this.
with us, went to Grambling.
She had her younger brother. He's
Look,
older
y'all-
than me. He's the same age as my brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same age as Lynn and Derek.
He met her brother, and he got mad because I didn't introduce him right off when we was at Planet Fitness that one day, and he hugged me, and he was like,
And
That man.
exactly. I sure did. I didn't know that. I don't believe that was Arthur Reed.
Alfred.
"That was
Alfred.
Alfred is
I mean,
Arthur
you just
Reed.
gonna run up and have this dude hug you and then don't tell me who he is?
And I was like, oh, that's
I ain't never moved so fast on the elliptical machine in my life. Boy, let me tell you, some range workouts. Well, you talk about burning calories.
Like, who this man?
I'm like, who this man? Then, of course, she made me mad when she said that's Arthur Reed, brother.
He's like, Arthur
So I
Rain
mean-
don't exist. But the crazy thing, if you meet Arthur Rain, they don't look nothing alike.
I'm pretty sure.
Because you know how he's like a
Tall and
tall,
white.
lighter. She's dark skinned and short.
Almost clear, huh?
stop.
I don't care what
Oh
y'all
my gosh,
say.
Short.
It's short, yeah.
Short to the ground, huh?
So her mom is not with that guy anymore?
I don't know what that situation is funny. He lives in North Carolina, somewhere in the Carolinas.
So you got any more random facts for her?
Yes, one more. The longest wedding veil was longer than 63 football fields.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I was like, wow.
Who in the world would even?
How'd you put?
Nearly
I wanna get married.
23,000
wedding.
feet, which is the same length as 63.5 football fields.
Nobody.
Why
I
in
can't
the world?
imagine. I can't imagine.
I can't
Like, how
imagine
much-
either.
So
It's in the
the
Guinness Book of World Records.
how come? Is there a picture of it? I ain't think so. That don't even make sense. So you mean to tell me somebody can get married right here at the house and you got to go to U Harley to get to the end of the veil?
Yeah,
For the veil.
cut it off.
Can you imagine the person
How do
dragging
you
that?
stretch
They
out
ain't-
this veil?
Just keep on walking.
Can you imagine the person at the end of that thing? They all by themselves, just in the woods, just with this veil and
Yes.
everybody down 3 miles down the road.
That's a long wedding.
That's a ridiculous wedding.
How do you take this veil into your party afterward?
And you must
How do
take
you
that
get
off.
into the church with this veil?
You ain't in the that veil out there in the road
They
getting
probably
ran
had an
over.
outside wedding.
You got to have a few acres of land for just that veil.
Look, girl,
I mean,
stop.
not acres.
Hey.
Acres.
All right, Miss Malika, well, that's it.
That's it.
That's
Random
it.
facts.
Random facts. Random facts. Malika's random facts.
Facts.
Oh Lord,
Facts.
See, there she go.
still better than Nala. All right, so like I said, since y'all just blew up my game from last time, I got a little satisfaction off the Apple thing. I ain't gonna even lie from the random facts. But all right, so I got this new game that I come up with. It's very similar to, how can I put it? Fast Money on Family Feud. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question, and it's called We're Number One. And the only thing I'm asking you guys is that from a survey of I ain't gonna say 100 people, but just from people, which I only want the number one answer. And if you guys say something else, I'll tell you where it ranks. If it doesn't rank 1, 2, or 3, I'm just gonna say it's just unranked. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start this off, and we're gonna go around the room. You can also agree with each other. All right. So here's the first one. We're gonna start off with you, Miss Ruby. An animal that petrifies people that starts with an S. Go.
Snake.
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 All right, you're right. That's the number one answer. It's a snake. Number 2 is a spider.
Spider.
Number 3
yeah.
is a shark.
Okay.
Now, if Lynn was here, that
Spider.
probably would have been a spider, and then she jumped up. All right, next one. All right, so April, start with you.
No.
A smell you enjoy in the morning. Go.
Coffee.
Repeat the question.
A smell you enjoy in the morning.
There's so many. A smell you enjoy.
What's the first thing that come to mind?
I guess it would be coffee.
Coffee.
All right, it is coffee. Well, it's breakfast. But coffee is a breakfast thing, so I guess you could throw that in there.
Like
Number
before I
2.
even used to drink coffee or iced coffee, it just smelled so good. smell it. Pawpaw used to.
I just like the smell of a good cigar.
A good cigar in the morning, huh?
Just the
I
smell.
like the smell of a good cigar.
Like, the smell of that cigar.
Yeah.
All right, so number 2 was fresh flower, or was fresh air. That's number 2.
I was gonna say
number,
bleach. Cause it's clean.
that's you. And number 3 is fresh flowers. All right.
Okay.
All right, so this is a fill in the blank. Ugh, a fill in the blank. And I'm going to say this, and then you guys say what you know at the end. So, babe, we're going to start with you. Fill in the blank. Everybody knows dragons what?
Breathe fire.
Okay.
Breathe fire.
I was thinking Spitfire.
Spitfire. Okay,
Same.
it is breathe fire. So Spitfire. I mean, I'll give you
What's
that.
the other one?
So that's number 1.
Long tail.
All right, number 2 is they can fly, where they have wings. And number 3, they're big.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, Miss Ruby, we back to you. All right. So, this is another fill in the blank. I imitate my cat by
Purring.
purring.
I didn't want to say the same thing. I wanted to be different. Scratch myself.
Scratch yourself.
Meow.
Meowing. Meowing is number 1.
Cause I used to do it.
Purring is number 2.
Mine's is
And scratching yard ain't even. I mean, you mean scratch yourself ain't even up
Like,
there.
scratching.
What they do?
To be
How they,
scratching.
how they,
To be scratching.
you got them scratching like they own something.
What's the third one?
The third one was play with yarn.
I was trying to think. I don't know. I don't have eggs.
I want some yarn.
Yeah.
All right. So who we back at? All right, April, we back at you. You win this on the game show. Go.
Money.
All right.
Money.
All right.
Yeah, money.
All right.
Car.
Money is number 1. Car is number 2. Trips is number 3. All right. All right, here we go. So who you started it off? Oh, it's you, babe. All right, so
You doing it this odd way. You can't
Yeah.
keep up with
leave me
it.
alone. Y'all talked about Arthur Rings, so I don't know what you expect. Talked about this
She is a
phantom
real
woman.
person.
Phantom woman, and there you go. All right, so here we go. I don't eat chicken, I eat this bird. Go.
Turkey.
Okay.
Duck.
Duck.
Turkey.
Turkey. Turkey is number 1. Duck is number 2. Some kind of way, pheasant is number 3.
What is a pheasant?
I
Isn't it
don't.
some type of pigeon? Like cousin to the pigeon?
A pigeon cousin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not even a hen.
Maybe. All right, so you started that one off, eh?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Ruby, we back at you. All right, this is another. Well, no, it's not. Not a fill in the blank. Something that gets shredded. Go.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Paper.
Paper.
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese is number 2.
So paper.
Paper is number 1.
What? Paper.
Lettuce is number 3. All right, so you did out, Miss Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right, here we go. Fill in the blank. I hate when the blank has the out of order sign on it.
The bathroom.
Bathroom.
Vending machine.
Vending machine.
Bathroom.
Bathroom. Well, it's the toilet, really.
So
But,
it's the
you
same
know.
thing.
But what did you say?
Vending machine.
Vending machine is not on here.
It should have been.
The toilet is number
But you
1.
want that snack at work.
Yeah.
And keep saying Coca-Cola Rome on it. Every time y'all look, she of course y'all know she got my money. She got my cards, and every time she used that card, one of these cards, I get an alert to my phone, and
Walmart.
I kept seeing Coca-Cola Rome $1 and some change, and it kept happening one time all week.
then
I
he
was gonna
said-
cancel the card
He
because I
said,
didn't know
"Babe,
who
you
it
can't
was.
use that green card." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Coco Rome somebody keeps spending money up to $5."
And instead of her just telling me it's her, she cracking up, just laughing. Wouldn't even just say, "Baby, that's me." See, that's why I want my cards back.
It was hilarious.
That ain't hilarious. Ain't that funny
Why
about
you don't
that?
got 2 by now? Like,
I don't know. Maybe because I want them
that
back.
makes sense.
I don't know. All right, we got 2 more. So, see, now y'all done did all this. Back at you, April.
No,
You, babe.
I thought
it
April.
means Oh,
That was
See?
you.
that was mine.
Well,
Yes.
well, everybody crazy now. All right, baby, back at you.
Yes.
This is hard to do with your eyes open. Go. You just staring at me. Well, apparently you can do that with your eyes open.
Sleep.
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 Say, what's the question?
This is hard to do with your eyes open.
Yeah, sleep.
Sleep. All right, sleep is number 1. Sneeze is number 2. And kiss, believe it or not, is number 3. Now,
Because if you kiss with your eyes open, they think it's
weird.
It looks weird, but then it's like a thing that they said that you don't trust that person.
is that what that means? I had my eyes closed anytime when we first kissed.
Now you don't trust me.
It depends on what we talking about, and I have to. All right, last one. Let's see how y'all do it. This one. All right, Miss Ruby, you ready?
Yeah.
A word that rhymes with fruity. Go.
Duty.
Duty.
Tootie.
Tootie.
Moody.
Moody.
Mine's is not on
What you say?
Duty.
Duty. Duty is number 2. What did you say, April?
Not on there.
You said Tootie.
Tootie.
Tootie. Ain't even up there.
Yeah.
Moody.
Moody is not up there.
Wow.
The first, the number 1 was cutie.
Yeah.
Number 2 was duty. And 3 was booty.
Booty. It came to me now.
All right, so y'all can't say I copping on that one. I have to be careful.
Nah,
with
it's
it.
all brand new.
You can best believe I ain't gonna delete it.
Best believe it's gonna be a stone gas.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I don't know what old
train.
It's just Soul Train. Dog knees.
Oh yeah, that was before my time. All right, well look, y'all, we done got into.
No,
I
yeah,
am
like he's 12, but he's not.
12. No, I don't. I act like I'm 20. All right, listen. Well, that's because that's what I am.
20 plus.
Hey,
20 plus
you
20,
stay out of it.
20 plus 26.
5.
Because it's a birthday coming.
Don't be telling these people this are that artificial age, because it ain't right.
Should be happy.
Oh,
I am happy to
what's
be
the
honest with you.
age on the scale?
On the weighing scale.
Yeah. There's an age on there.
I'm pretty sure it got the right one.
What is it?
I don't know. Probably say something like, I don't know, 45, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
Look at you at 45. Mine says I'm 52.
Yep. Oh, that. No, mine say I'm younger than that. Mine say I'm, what, 29?
No, it does not.
29 and a half?
You wanted to, but you don't like that scale because it says all wrong stuff.
It
to
is
you.
wrong. It's the wrongest scale in the
I
world.
haven't been back there yet.
Don't go back there.
Where's
Miss Ruby.
this scale at? Let me get
Look, y'all, it's gonna
It's
tell
gonna
you
really hurt my
lies.
feelings.
It's gonna tell you lies. What it's gonna tell you.
Yeah,
Cause I don't like
Back
my
in
weight
the
now, so I
room.
hate to.
Yeah,
You can get on that
there's an
scale.
app, and then it pulls up everything: your BMI, your skeletal, your muscle mass, your visceral fat, which is the fat on the inside of the belly.
It's gonna hurt my feelings.
Look, that thing ain't that. How you gonna
And then it's
gain?
gonna say how old your body is internally.
You can get on that scale and it can say something like 270. You get on it again after your shower and it'll say you're at 300 something. Don't like it. It didn't do that,
Yep.
but I'm pretty sure it could.
Well, it didn't.
They said the best time to get on the scale is in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I did this morning.
I didn't do it yet. All right, y'all. So, with that, anybody got anything else?
No.
No.
Why you say it like that? Hey.
Nope.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. A couple of notes. What are some things we talked about here?
Feed Malika.
We talked about how you said most people.
Ratchet.
Yeah. Look, women, y'all are the ratchet ones. Men are not ratchet. I'm just
okay.
whoa.
So
Okay.
thinking of the show that we watched,
Uh-oh.
the documentary of the FREAKNIK,
How was that?
that was good. But at the end, it went bad. And where the one lady, I saw the end of it, was in a car. They were in,
Broken off the headlight.
no, they pulled her out of the
Spoiler
car.
alert for those who didn't see it yet.
Spoiler alert.
It's like, whatever.
They pulled her out of the car and they were shaking the car and started. He said like it was 10 men around her, ripping her clothes off. And it was on the news. Like she went to. It was on the news, and you could see the crowd of people.
That ain't being ratchet. That's being a felon.
That is being.
Well, because they trying to say maybe because she was ratchet because she had the clothes on.
No, she had on regular clothes.
Regular
she was just
clothes.
regular clothes
Just that freaknik.
In her car.
in her car. Somebody was trying to. I feel like there was something with a gas station, and somebody was trying to get into her car. She got back in the car, and somebody got in the passenger side, and then all this started happening. People started rocking her car, pulled her out, and she was just scared. Luckily, somebody was yelling or something. Somebody screamed police, and then they started scattering. Because she said she got up and she had to cover herself.
Yeah. So
That was later on. In the beginning, it was good.
yeah. So those of you who haven't seen the Freaknik documentary, I would recommend you watch it. There's a lot of things that you thought you knew about it that you really didn't. Like everything from the name of why it was called that up until why it ended, and all these methods of trying to bring it back, it'll never be like how it was.
No.
So
They tried to bring it back.
they can't bring it back. It'll never the way they'll bring it back now, it will never compare to how it was when it was good.
Yeah.
It'll never compare. It'll never be that way. So but on that note, so yeah, definitely check that out. Like I say, women are ratchet.
So, I mean.
You didn't say that on the thing loud enough. I don't think. Don't say it.
So are men.
So are men. Men are great. We are awesome. And what else we talked about? April, what was that you brought up about? Wow, man.
So an hour ago.
It was one of them things. All right, but I'm going to steal a page out of her book. Y'all heard the podcast.
Yeah.
But on that, but on that note, we're going to go ahead and bid everybody bye. So y'all say bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was poor, but we're going to roll with it. Let's try that again. Everybody say bye.
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 Y'all have a good one.